Okay, this is question 4.1 and 4.2. And this first question here, a trigonometry Pythag question. Well, they give you that 5 sine theta minus 3 is equal to 0, but that the angle is between 90 and 270. There's 90, there's 270, so it's somewhere in here. Well, all you do is add 3, divide by 5, you get that the sine is 3 over 5. The sine of this angle is 3 over 5. That means it's positive, so it's either the first or second quadrant. We know it's got to be between 90 and 270, so it must be the second quadrant. Get the picture of where it is. Now we know that sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so it's 3 over 5 like that, both positive. But we want to figure out how big this side is, and that's why we use Pythagoras. 5 squared minus 3 squared, hey, I know it's 4. You could just write 4, but it's minus 4 because I went to the left by Pythagoras. Now we can answer the two questions. Cosine is just adjacent over hypotenuse, minus 4 over 5. And tangent theta times cos theta, it's minus 3 over 4 times minus 4 over 5. The 4's cancel, negative times negative, it gives you 3 over 5. So there you go. Now, whenever I get one of these questions, cosine of 27 degrees, I automatically just make a little right-angled triangle. I put in 27. I know that adjacent over hypotenuse is equal to cosine. So if I go P and I put a 1 here, adjacent over P over 1, that picture would work. And then I just do Pythagoras. I go the square root of 1. It should be 1 squared. It should be the square root of 1 squared minus P squared. But you know what? That's actually a good thing to do. It's the square root of 1 squared minus P squared. That's the answer there. So, but you don't actually need this. You'll see later on. You don't need this side here because they go the minus of the sine of 63 degrees. Well, all you do, the negative of the sine of 63 degrees. Okay, we know that the cosine of 27 degrees is equal to P. But the sine of 63 degrees is exactly the cosine of its complement, 90 minus. That's cofunction. So the minus sine of 63 you can write as the minus cosine of 27. Well, we already know the cosine of 27 degrees is P, so your answer must be minus P. So that's what that is, the minus the sine of 63 degrees. This next one is really asking you to do a reduction. You go negative 360 and then go down a little bit more. It's really the cosine of minus 27 degrees. You just go clockwise 360 degrees and then 27 more degrees. That's the cosine of minus 27. But cosine of minus 27 is just the cosine of 27. And we already knew that was P. So this whole thing is really just P. I didn't need this diagram so much. I didn't need it at all because it's really just reduction and then take a look at what P is. And that's all this question was about. Often when you do that, you start off and you make one of these, but you don't need to here. Okay, well that's it.